Coming up on Mountain News this morning, with Love from Harlan gave out donations to those affected by the recent flooding in the Cumberland Valley.
Flooding caused major damage in parts of central Kentucky, including a Williamsburg church. But members there say the flooding has not shaken their faith.
And we take you to Corbin, where one church is searching for a missing part of their history after safes with more than a century's worth of documents in them were stolen.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 5:31 on February 17th. I'm Madison Pergram.
And I'm Will Puckett. Thank you for tuning in to Mountain News This Morning on this Monday.
On this Monday, as we're getting started with this work and school week, the weather is better. Maybe a little rain tomorrow, I think, but the weekend forecast is looking great.
Yeah, the rest of the weekend is A-okay.
Well, let's go to Brandon Robinson. Maybe he can break it down a little more, but I'm just excited to see sun on the 7-day.
Exactly, and we're going to see quite a bit of that this week, so enjoy, because it's definitely a nice change of pace from the last couple of weeks, and a lot of folks across the region still cleaning up, and it'll be some nice days to do it. Let's take a look and see what's going on right now temperature-wise. We see again temperatures in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, 26 Ashland, 27 Irvin, 28 Monticello. Then you see a lot of low to mid-30s there across the Cumberland Valley and up toward the Kentucky River, but 42 in Jackson, 41 in Pikeville, down to 39 now in Wise, so getting a little cooler there. Some wind as well, cranking a little bit out of the west there. We're going to continue to see that this morning, northwest there, so we're going to continue to see, again, some cooler temperatures when you factor in that wind chill. So again, just be careful. Maybe a bundle up type of day for some locations this morning, but we are going to climb quickly, add a few more clouds in with our sunshine as we head deeper to the day, but 60 is our daytime high. Again, you can't beat that for this time of the year. I'll talk about the extended forecast in just a little bit. Will?
All righty, Brandon. Thank you. Well, it was a Thanksgiving dinner in February. Chad's Hope Adult and Teen Challenge celebrated the holiday Saturday because last November, the organization suffered a fire that destroyed the floor in parts of the building. Thankfully, no one was hurt. We visited the organization and found that despite the November fire, Chad's Hope is still spreading their love.
The students and their families that are here today, it's truly all about love. It's truly all about restoration of family, restoration of lives, and being able to love life again.
Chad's Hope expects to start the rebuilding within the next few weeks.
And with Love from Harlan gave out donations to those affected by the recent flooding in the Cumberland Valley. The organization made several stops Saturday and Sunday. Heritage Baptist Church in Lexington donated supplies and a 20-foot U-Haul truck to the organization. The group made 3 stops with the supplies.
Hundreds of gallons of bleach and vinegar, countless deck brooms, just so much. It was a lot.
All of the supplies were given away, and with Love from Harlan left with an empty U-Haul truck.
Well, flooding, of course, caused major damage in parts of central Kentucky, including a Williamsburg church. While
cleanup efforts at Power Pack Ministries continue, so do their worship services. Olivia Russell explains.
So it got about 4 foot in our church.
Floodwater took a toll on Power Pack Ministries, but not for the church's founder, Geneva Lowe.
I've not got it all figured out, but I know God has a plan.
It's not the first challenge Lowe has faced in the last year. She recently lost her husband, which led to issues with their insurance claim after the flood. Now, church members and volunteers are rebuilding it all with their own hands. Even though they've lost a lot, they still have their faith and each other.
We have some pews. We still have a church. We haven't missed a night of church.
We cleared off a little corner out there and had church at the church. It was a disaster. Then we come over to my house a couple nights, so I don't believe in quitting. Just keep going.
Peggy Hatmaker says the services have given them a chance to talk about the Bible, but this entire experience brings the words and actions to life.
This is a terrible experience, and I wouldn't wish this on anybody, but I would not trade this experience for nothing in the world, because you can see God move every single day.
And now that Lowe has seen what her small but mighty congregation is capable of, she has some big expectations.
It's going to be better than ever.
In Williamsburg, Olivia Russell, WKYT.
And if you would like to see how you can help the church with cleanup, you can contact members through the Power Pack Ministries Facebook page.
Well, a church in Corbin is searching for a missing part of their history. 2 safes were stolen from Faber Baptist Church. Those safes contained every church document from the very first meeting more than 100 years ago. There are no signs of entry and no clues as to who could have taken them. The church is not looking to press charges. They just want their documents back.
It's our history, it's our legacy of this church and all that the members sacrificed, lived for, contributed to. It's just gone.
The documents were stored in file cabinets for years until they bought the safes to keep them safe from a fire or any other harm.
And one of the horses rescued, where 20 horses were shot and killed in Floyd County, is now ready to find a forever home. Knox is up for adoption by the Kentucky Humane Society. He is currently located in Simpsonville, Kentucky, and KHS says that Knox, an 8-month-old colt, is suited for an experienced owner who will continue to do groundwork for the horse. Anyone looking into adopting Knox should email the Kentucky Humane Society at horses@kyhumane.org.
30 people are facing charges after a protest against U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement in New York yesterday. The demonstration began at New York's main library and then moved to Times Square. Police say the demonstration did get out of hand, so they arrested 10 men and 20 women. The protesters face charges related to disorderly conduct and civil disobedience.
The Daytona 500 is getting extra buzz this year, with President Trump serving as the race's grand marshal. The president kicked off the event by taking a lap around the course in his limousine. In his opening remarks, he wished all the teams good luck, and he got to tell the drivers, "Start your engines."
Well, the race to the White House runs through Nevada at least this week. Early voting got underway this weekend, and caucuses are Saturday.
In the meantime, Democratic candidates are stumping throughout the Silver State, trying to build support. John Lawrence reports.
Long lines of caucus goers in Nevada this weekend. More than 18,000 Democrats showed up Saturday, the first day of early voting for the state's caucuses.
There's a lot of Democrats coming out to beat Donald Trump.
And some of the candidates trying to do exactly that are making their case.
Nevada, it's your turn now to decide who you want to be the leader of your party and the next president of the United States. And I'm here to audition.
Donald Trump, you're going to be a one-term president. You're out of here.
Recent national polls don't yet show a particular favorite Democratic presidential candidate in the state.
The heart of America is so much bigger than the heart of this guy in the White House.
We are ready to put the corruption behind us. Are you ready to put the tweets behind us? This is our chance.
Early voting ends Tuesday, and the caucuses are Saturday. And candidates won't let setbacks like colds keep them from a microphone.
We can make government work for the people. We just have to be willing to do it.
When you see something wrong in America at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, you show up and fight it.
President Trump is heading to Nevada this week to talk criminal justice reform with graduates who were previously incarcerated. I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Now, Nevada State Democratic Party Chairman William McCurdy says the party is working around the clock to prevent Iowa-like problems with their caucuses. The Hawkeye State is recanvassing dozens of precincts and satellite caucuses at the request of Sanders and Buttigieg campaigns.
Harriet Tubman may not appear on the $20 bill anytime soon, but that does not mean you can't pay for things using her likeness. One United Bank is rolling out a Visa card featuring an image of the abolitionists. It's one not everyone is happy about. One point of contention is while the image is styled after an actual photograph of Tubman, she was not making that gesture with her arms. One United Bank says the positioning is actually American Sign Language for the word love.
And in San Francisco, a historic Gold Rush era coin just sold for $1 million. Take a look. It's an 1855 $50 Kellogg coin made in San Francisco. It is 2.5 ounces of almost pure gold. The coin was sold at Widger Coin in San Francisco, and the $1 million coin will be on display there for at least another week.
Well, later on Mountain News this morning, Harvey Weinstein will soon find out his fate in the face of multiple sexual offense accusations.
We do have some rain chances in our forecast this week, but overall, I think you'll be pleased with this one. All the details are on the way in about 3 minutes.